F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
F you. Joe Biden's biggest media bootlicker, Joe Scarborough, revealing how Sleepy's handlers wanted him to kiss the ring harder.
Joe Biden watched your show because he would call into the show sometimes, right?
He would, and I would hear from the chief of staffs that worked for him, be nice to the president, because when you're critical, well, it kind of screws up our day.
Does that affect how you approach doing your show?
No.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't. I mean, you know, the thing is, whether I was talking about Joe Biden or whether I'm talking about what Donald Trump's doing, my goal is your goal, which I think is everybody's goal. We want a better country.
Jesse, could you find two more irrelevant people together interviewing each other?
Yeah, that's not a great booking. Trump was watching Fox and Friends the other day. Apparently, Kilmeade said send Homan to Minneapolis, and an hour later, Trump did it. Imagine Biden was watching Fox and Friends.
He would have saved his administration.
I mean, he would have seen all these people pouring across the border.
The border was open.
Mnuchin sticking a mic in their face. Where are you from? Cambodia, China, Ethiopia. And he would have said, guys, could we do something about this? Instead, he was watching Joe Scarborough. And his staff told Scarborough to tone it down because it ruined the day. Now, if they're telling Scarborough to tone it down, imagine what else they're keeping from Joe Biden.
He is living in a fantasy world.
They didn't tell him there was inflation. They didn't tell him there was a crime problem. They probably told him nothing. And imagine knowing you have that kind of power as Scarborough and still saying everything is fine. I mean, at least people on Fox tell Trump the truth. They're like, you know, Minneapolis might need to pivot. Saying Rob Reiner deserved it. I mean, I didn't say those things, but people on the network do, and he listens and he pivots. Biden can't take in information and use it.
Dana, this is like an incredible admission that he figures maybe a year later, it doesn't matter, but he wasn't just wrong on all the big stories. Scarborough was dishonest.
Yeah.
He was dishonest to his viewers. He put the country at risk so he could still maintain his status to go on Kimmel's show.
And he basically gave cover to the whole situation when people who were thinking that Joe Biden could actually serve another 4 years were writing checks and donating money, their hard-earned money, after-tax dollars, in order to give money to a campaign that was sure to fail. The other thing is he heard, be nice to the president, otherwise it ruins our day, and he still wanted to cheer him on.
Yeah.
Like, not be like, whoa, that doesn't sound very good. And the last thing I would say is the worst thing for Democrats is that they believe their own press. You have to, it's better to be more adversarial with the press and not believe your press because it makes you sharper and better.
Jessica, I'm going to go easy on you here because I understand. When you're watching that video, it must be depressing because it's depressing for us. It's got to be really depressing for you because those two are kind of on your side and they're both pathetic and irrelevant and kind of smelly. These are your men.
You're really going easy on her.
My man smells great.
Thank you.
You are not my man. I don't. I just fail to believe that this kind of thing isn't happening in all administrations. I mean, Jesse went there saying that Donald Trump takes his cues from whatever show he's watching.
Some cues.
A lot of cues, and God bless you, Brian Kilmeade, for that one. And keep talking about how the Ukrainians need more assistance, because then maybe he'll go and do that. But I don't think that this is as rare of an occurrence as you would think. I think then saying, I didn't listen to it at all, that really falls flat.
This is pretty deliberate to shield the Biden from the truth. Trump watches Fox and Friends and gets angry at stuff and calls in. It's like a very back and forth. This thing is just like, make sure you don't ruffle this decrepit, senile old man or he's going to wet the bed. Kennedy?
Newsom and Scarborough have a lot in common. They're narcissistic hacks who ran cover for Biden and operated as his shield. Scarborough was his shield in the media, and Newsom did it politically. You know, why? Because they both wanted power. They wanted access to power, and Newsom wants to climb the ladder, and somehow he felt that stepping on Joe Biden's corpse and giving him a compliment on the way up would be a quick path to the presidency. They're both sorely mistaken, and history will be very unkind to both of them. A quick media aside, I think, you know, in addition to watching Scarborough for peaceful propaganda, they were also giving President Biden some of the polls that Jessica likes to recite every once in a while on this show. Because Biden didn't watch the 5, but Kamala famously was watching the 5 every day, and it would give her so much anxiety.
Yes.
Because it turns out no one on the show was going easy on her, which, you know, is not a nice thing to do to the mentally deficient.
That is so true. And I'm glad you used the correct phrase, not the R word. Which
Did you see the whole article about that in the paper?
Oh, about you can't use the R word?
It's making a comeback. You were mentioned.
I know.
Yeah, of course he was.
My claim to fame. Thank you so much. First it was awful, and now it's the R word. And by R word, I mean wrong. Fastest is up next. I'm going to pee.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.